What if I told you Superman became Galactus's herald? Yes, DC's Blue Boy Scout now serving breakfast to Marvel's Planet Eater. It's real. It happened. There's a comic book, a cheesy holographic cover, and everything. But how did this happen? And worse, Superman almost helped destroy an innocent planet. Are you ready to see the multiverse get kicked like an American football? Let's dive into this madness where Krypton meets the Fantastic Four and the galaxy loses all hope. In 1999, in a magical crossover, DC and Marvel decided to mess up the multiverse the same way Disney messed up the Star Wars timeline. The result? Superman plus Fantastic Four plus Galactus plus a touch of what if reality was written by a writer drinking 3 liters of coffee per hour. Dan Jurgens signed this nerdy gem, starting with a trauma-worthy revelation for Clark Kent. Galactus destroyed Krypton. Or at least, that's how it seems. And from here on, dear Caped Padawan, it's just downhill. First plot twist. A Kryptonian artifact sent by Daddy Jor-El lands on Earth and activates a kind of weird protocol. Superman discovers that his home planet didn't naturally explode. No, it was eaten, like a late-night party pizza. Guess who sent the waiter? Uncle Galactus. But wait, does this make sense? Since when does Galactus queue across the multiverse? And where's Brainiac in this story? Second plot twist. Hank Henshaw, the cyborg Superman, that emo tin can who hates Superman more than Batman on PMS, intercepts the artifact and tries to become the new Herald himself. But Galactus, who has refined taste, or close enough, says, "Nah, I want the real Superman." And that's where things get crazy. Kal-El gets abducted and, without even asking or saying excuse me, gets turned into a full-power Golden Herald. Can you imagine Superman with cosmic power? Literally in Hogwarts plus Super Saiyan 4 mode. But what about the Fantastic Four? Will they face Superman head-on, or run faster than a Skyrim NPC with a bug? Spoiler, they get wrecked. While Superman nearly destroys a populated planet, oh how lovely, the Fantastic Four try to bring the Blue Boy Scout back to the light side. Sue Storm holds the fort here, because if it depended on Johnny, he'd be taking selfies with Superman before being vaporized. At the climax of the fight comes the plot twist. Superman, seeing a little toy version of himself, yes, it's ridiculous and beautiful, regains his memory. He punches Galactus, right in the face. No fear, no backup. And that's the exact moment the entire universe took a screenshot. And just to make things even more pathetic, Hank Henshaw begs to become a herald too. Result: Galactus turns him into a domino piece. Literally. Seriously. Cyborg Superman became a piece of Uno. So, in the end, Superman goes back to DC. The Fantastic Four go back to measuring who shines brighter. Galactus goes back to hunting for fast food planets. And us? We're left here wondering, how many insane crossovers like this did we miss? Why haven't we seen Batman facing Dr. Doom in a chess match? Or Hulk challenging Darkseid to an arm wrestling contest? If you could create an even crazier crossover, what would it be? Comment below, Supreme Nerd. I want to see the wildest ideas you can come up with. And don't forget, smash that Supreme like, subscribe, so you don't miss the next universe-shattering crossover, and ring that bell before Marvel and DC start fighting again. If even Superman can become Galactus's herald, I still have hope of becoming a Jedi.